Hey guys, I just have another thought. I just took my bonnet off, y'all. But okay, so me and my associate, we were talking about, just everything like we usually talk about, right? We were talking about like religion and race and everything and politics and these presidents and so forth, right? I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm outside and I'm not trying to speak loud. But we were talking about all that stuff, right? And then we were talking about the firmament because we were talking about the sky and how we think the moon is fake and all this stuff, right? And that's crazy. Y'all hear that plane in the back? Anyway, so you were talking about like how we think it's fake and everything, right? And I was telling her like how one day I'm like chilling outside, just chilling in my room, and I look up in the sky, right, from the corner of my eye, and I see the moon, right? And I think it's like the moon that's like facing this way, right? It's like a little slit, like a little cup, right? Whatever name that is of the moon. I don't know the name of the moon, right? And I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, why is the moon out? And mind you, it's like 11 or something at night, right? No, not night, morning. Sorry, it's 11 in the morning, right? And I'm just like, oh, the moon is out. Okay. I get up, I go to the bathroom, I come back, and the moon is gone. And not a cloud in sight, not a nothing. Okay, just completely gone. It just vanished, right? And I asked them, I was like, yo, did you ever like have a time where you're like looking at the moon and then you come back and you like walk away and come back and it's gone? And they're like, yeah, I had it plenty of times. And then we were also just talking about like the firmament, and then we were talking about one for words. I said this, y'all. This is just my theory, right? So they were speaking about like their thoughts on the firmament, and we're just like, well, we already know that we can't knock it down with a little rocket, because Elon Musk and whatever, his dumb self, right? But then I was thinking, well, they were saying like, oh, if we all actually like be in tune with ourselves and come to one harmonizing frequency, then that's when y'all hear that 2 and 2 as I say that. You already know those are my signs. And the wind just started picking up out of nowhere, y'all, right? And they were saying like that's when the firmament will come down, right? And you already know me, which I believe that's true. I 100% believe that's the reason why the firmament is still up, is because we have not come together and harmonized. But here's another theory, okay? This is for like the really, really crazy side of me that be thinking about some stuff. I'm like, okay, so Elon Musk has proved time and time again that, his rockets are just bouncing off of it, right? All that shit, right? So I'm like, okay, why don't we just use an EMP, right? Because in the last thing I just said, right, that it's about frequency. An EMP is a frequency. So why don't we just fucking shell shock this bitch and then come down? Not saying that we should do it, please. 303s, I say this. I'm not asking we do it because I'm afraid what's on the other side. I'm not gonna cap. But at the same time, I'm like, it can't be any worse than what the fuck we got going on here. So, what they say, let the boy out of jail. Let us out of jail. What if we do it? What if we use an EMP? Okay? Or, second option is a laser. Like, y'all could clearly use them lasers to, do what y'all did to Chile and Maui. I mean, why don't you just use it for something, a better use? Just saying. But this is what my theory is when it comes to play about what I'm saying. So I, like we were coming to agreement that in order for the firmament to come down, right, we all have to be in harmonizing frequency, right? Okay, boom. But we were talking about also like the Bible, like talking about all the scriptures about all that shit, right? And saying that like, oh, the heavens and the sky is water and the pools and everything. 4 as I say this, right? And I was just thinking, I'm not saying that what they're saying in the Bible isn't real, because granted, I don't believe everything's in that book, y'all. That book is a script. Y'all hear that? Anyways, like I said, that's a script, okay? I don't believe in it. I think that there was once a Bible, but not the one that we got right now, okay? But I was thinking, 424, as I said this, right? Come here, some bird. I mean, me and them were talking about it, right? I'm like, okay, so what if the heavens, the skies, the water ain't really water? What if it's just y'all hear that commotion outside? Y'all hear that? What if it's just another sky? 444, as I said, it's like, like sometimes when you be laying on the ground, you be looking up at the sky. And I don't know, maybe this is just me. Maybe it's just the delusional inside of me. Who knows? But when I be looking at the sky sometimes, the sky start to kind of look like water. Okay? at the same time, it kind of just looks like a blank slate at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. If I was to say that. Okay, like, as I was saying, y'all, sometimes when I be staring at the sky, it don't, like, sometimes it looks like water. And then sometimes it just looks like a blank shape. You know, like when you go to the store, like Home Depot or Lowe's, and you go to, like, the paint swatches, and how it's just, like, flat and dense, right? The different types of paints. Y'all hear that? 525 was I say that. Y'all heard that, right? Okay. Y'all hear that, and the wind's picking up. It's like, you know, there's different paints, right? There's semi-gloss, gloss, or there's like satin, right? There's plain, and then there's satin, and then there's like semi-gloss, right? And then there's like ultra high D, HD, whatever fucking call that shit, right? It's like some days when you look at the sky, it's given semi-gloss, okay? And then some days it's giving like just straight plain paint, like nothing on that, no primer, no sealant on top cover. Like, tell me if I'm tripping, right? So what if the heavens on the other side of this firmament ain't really water? What if it's just another sky that looks slightly different from ours? Wait, what if it's a different type of hue of blue? Like, for example, like say right now, I don't know if y'all can see the sky. It looks like a cool purple blue, right? Gradient, right? What if the adjacent sky is like another blue, but like a aquamarine blue? That's the reason why sometimes when you go in space and y'all be seeing like there's like that weird little glimmer of like blue green around the globe. What if that's just the other sky? Just saying. Now I know you're like, girl, you're high, Flex, and you're right, I am. It's okay, but just what if it's another sky? Like, really, what if it's just another sky? What if it's not water? And I also, too, think that the firmament, the reason why it's not going down and Elon Musk is still using rockets and stuff, y'all, is because they know that they can't use EMP because they're actually afraid of going on to the other side. It's not because they don't know what's on the other side, because I think they actually, y'all hear all these sirens and planes? Look, y'all hear that? I'm just saying. This is just stuff that I just think, this is the stuff I'm thinking about without being high, y'all, but this is just stuff I've been thinking about. And y'all hear these sirens and planes. I'm just saying, what if that's really what it is on the other side? What if it's not actual water, the way that we think it's water? What if that they're so aquamarine blue that they look like water? I mean, y'all go to these beaches that are like these across the world, and y'all be seeing how crystal clear and aquamarine blue that is, and you put your water bottle in, it's perfectly pretty, and it just, the water bottle and the water don't even look like they exist together at the same time, but they do at the same time. You get what I'm saying? It's just that pretty. Like, what if it's just another sky, y'all, not actual water? But who knows? But as I was saying, y'all, like, Elon always be shooting them damn rockets. Baby, we know you can't break it. It's only gonna come down by frequency. But at the same time, I think that they want us to pretend that, oh my God, the outside is, we're stuck here, and oh my God, the outside world is so bad, and then with the propaganda with the aliens. Oh, the aliens are coming. What if they already know what's on the other side and it's not as bad? Not even bad. What if it's actually glorious on the other side, and they're making it seem like this is the heaven on earth that you're gonna get? In all these other countries, these third world countries, that's the hell on earth. Like, what if y'all heard that slam? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe, and you're probably like, oh my God, you're just rationalizing your hatred and fear. No, but like, seriously, like, I think about this all the time. Like, this is the stuff I was thinking about as a kid. Like, what if they're really just lying to us, saying that this is the heaven on earth, when literally there's actually other heavens? What if there's multiple heavens on earth, and we just happen to be in the really shitty one? Like, what if that's the reason why the firmament is up and we can't get past it? Y'all hear that? Because we're still violent people, and that's the reason why it won't come down. So you're resulted to using rockets when maybe we could just use EMP, or we could just use a perfect frequency, which y'all already know, Fibonacci sequence. Y'all hear that? They already know what it is, y'all. But I'm telling you right now, they don't want us to go past that firmament, because I promise you, if we had an option to leave this firmament and go somewhere else, we're not staying in this place. And they don't want that. I mean, come on. Think about the real question about who really runs this. That's all I gotta say.